NBA action on 2K Sports. And the Seattle Storm. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. And tonight, we have a pair of teams that highlight the value of strong teamwork. You gotta love it.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, they're two of the best passing teams in the league. The chemistry on both sides is pretty obvious.
And they're also two of the smartest teams. We're not going to see a lot of wasted possessions or careless turnovers here tonight.
Now here's Samuelson. Yes, and it's Magvagor who gets the assist.
Oh, that's the calling card for Samuelson, a big-time shooter.
Pass to Gustafson. Caldwell. 6 to shoot. And here's Gustafson. And a clear foul there as she shot the triple.
3 shots.
She'll go to the line.
Foul.
Stephanie Dolson picks one up.
At the line for the away team, Megan Gustafson. 3 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, you look back at the career of Megan Gustafson, she's been cut a bunch of times, but she never gave up, carved out a spot in this league.
And she makes all 3. Here's Cook. Pass to Dolson. Cook. And again, Seattle with the triple.
I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far. Angsler tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Here's Cook. Offline with the 3.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
Back to Jones. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass.
Such a strong finisher. But Jones also has that sneaky quickness to create good angles inside.
Samuelson outside. Misses the 3. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. On the wing, Emily Angsler. Pass to Caldwell. 3-pointer. Cook grabs the miss. Now here's Magvagor. Guarded by Jones. Cook. The 3-pointer off the mark. Jones with it, and it's Johnson picking her up. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the middle, and stolen by Dolson. Johnson right side. Here's Cook. Pass to Dolson. 6 on the shot clock. Cook. That one falls coming off Stephanie Dolson's feet.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from 3-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Here's Gustafson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The rapid-fire 3s coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Here's Cook. She has 6. Drops in the tray.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from 3-point range. Just nobody near her.
Pass to Gustafson. Fires the 3. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, she doesn't take a lot of 3s historically, but Gustafson can make them, and that's big for this offense in terms of their spacing.
Now Dolson. There's the 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Such a sharp shooter. That's almost a layup for her. So wide open.
Kicks it out to Jones. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Dolson in the post. Off with the layup. Kicks it out to Jones. Gets it to go from downtown.
What a confident jumper by Jones. She's put work into becoming more consistent with her jump shot.
And here's Cook. She's got 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's 2 fouls for her very early in this ball game, which is frustrating. And she's probably going to have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Pass to Gustafson. Now here's Angsler. It's stolen by Magligore. Knocked away. Inside. And yep, it's good.
Well, we've seen her do it. We know Magligore can hit jumpers, but she's at her best right around the hoop.
Now Caldwell. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Gustafson. Caldwell. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Seattle. It's Katie Lou on the wing. Guarded by Jones. Look, that's good.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone.
Pass to Caldwell. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Neither team can miss early on. I don't know how long they can keep this up.
Offensively, at least. Neither team's done jack on D yet.
That's fine with me. Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Yo, watch this, watch this.
Pass to Gustafson. And a miss there on the triple.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Down low. And here's Magligore. No good with the triple. Here's Jones. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Here's Cook. 9 points in the game. Pass to Magligore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Angsler. Again, Seattle.
Smooth shot from Magligore in the mid-range. Taking advantage of the look that she got.
Here's Caldwell. Shoots over Johnson. A nice shot there by Caldwell. Seattle in the lead. And here's Cook. Pass to Dolson. The 3 ball. Angsler with it. And it's Samuelson picking her up. Jones outside. Here's Caldwell. Johnson defending. Now here's Gustafson. It's on target from the high post.
Well, you look at her shoot, and for a center, Gustafson has such a sweet stroke.
Teardrop shot. Caldwell pulls it in. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll retain possession. The high post shot. And the shot no good, a bit short. Cook. 9 points in the game. Dolson with the screen. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
She's finding all kinds of ways to get it going right now. What a quarter she's having.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Carleton. Tight defense on her. No dice from the high post. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Storm out in front, up 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
Really good sign for them. They've gotten a boost from their bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
Here's Sutton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Carleton. Sutton, 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And she banks in the layup.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's Melbourne. Dolson with the screen. To the paint. Melbourne, good.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
And here's Sutton. Starting the second quarter and about a minute gone. And stolen by Dolson. Oh, and the fast break for the Storm. Pass to Heidemann. Melbourne. Now Heidemann. Right wing. 4 on the clock. Drills it from outside.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Here's Sutton to the wing on the left. Three-pointer. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Heidemann. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Launches it. Melbourne shot is off. And here's Sutton. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Pass to Samuelson. Connects from three-point range.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
So both teams making some changes here. They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way.
From the left wing. Now Sutton. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one good.
Well, there's the toughness of Sutton.
Seattle leading. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Offensive rebound. Magbegor. Pass to Melbourne. Heidemann. No good on the triple. Here's Sutton. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
That's what the fake's there for. Get your defender off her feet and drive right around her.
And here's Heidemann. Pass to Magbegor. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
I like how Magbegor picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside.
And here's Gustafson. Takes the three. Heidemann grabs the miss.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Now here's Magbegor. She's got 6. And it's blocked. Now Sutton. Pass to Caldwell. To the wing, right side. Here's Gustafson. No good off the back of the rim. And the Storm with possession. To the middle. Here's Brown. That doesn't go, and she's 0 for 1 from the field. To the left side wing. Here's Gustafson. Here's Caldwell. Fires for 3. The rebound by Melbourne. And here's Heidemann. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Doesn't go for her. Now Caldwell. Well, with the All-Star game behind us, teams are geared up and ready for the playoff push.
Yeah, the top teams want to cement home court advantage, while the fringe teams are just fighting for their ticket to get in.
I mean, quite simply, every game matters more this time of the season because of seeding and playoff implications. We're in for the stretch drive.
The shot's good.
Outstanding entry pass. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Seattle with the ball. 7-point differential. Here's Heidemann. Looking for a first basket still in this one. Cans it from downtown.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Jones outside. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards.
Here's Caldwell. Pass to Gustafson. Jones. 5 on the clock. Angsler the screen. From past the arc. Jones can't hit. Great pass to set up the land.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Pass to Caldwell. Now here's Gustafson. Here's Caldwell. She's covered by Brown. The shot by Caldwell, no good.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
2 minutes.
Stolen by Gustafson. Here's Jones. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
You know, they started the game shooting well from outside. I'm a bit surprised they haven't continued to test the hot hand from out there.
Yeah, test the hot hand. You're right. I say strap some wings on that basketball and let those triples fly just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
Pass to Gustafson. And here's Angsler. Jones. She's covered by Brown. Clock is at 3. The 3. They get the rebound. Buries it down low.
Just so determined on the glass. Angsler reaping the benefits of her effort.
Pass to Cook. Here's the 3. The three-pointer is on target.
Three-pointers keep dropping. You sense the frustration mounting for these defenders, their coaches, their fans, everyone.
Yeah, they just have not been able to take that shot away.
Here's Caldwell. Now here's Jones. She's covered by Brown. Jones outside. On the wing, Emily Angsler. Pass to Jones. Beyond the arc. That's a miss, and it's her 5th. She's made 4 of them. Now Cook. Launches a 3. No good. Here's Caldwell. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a 3-point play.
Every once in a while, she shows us some great moves around the hoop.
1 shot.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Storm out in front, leading by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Now the second half about to get started up again any moment. Trailing by 10. Pass to Gustafson. Clock at 4. Oh! So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Well, using her size well. Gustafson to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
So after making the first, she goes 1 for 2. Angsler with the steal. Jones with it. And it's Samuelson picking her up. A drive by Jones. Izzy Magbagor, get that shot out of here. Pass to Dolson. That shot is good on the assist from Katie Lou Samuelson.
Well, Dolson can certainly space the floor, but I think she's at her best on the low block.
Out to the wing. Jones outside. Nailed from three-point land.
I like the assist. She knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be placed.
Here's Johnson. Dolson. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
This is where Dolson can be really effective. Facing up and shooting off the catch.
The coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
We're about 1.5 minutes here into the second half. Pass to Angsler. Caldwell. Gustafson, guarded by Dolson. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Johnson pulls it in.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
No good on the 3. Jones left side. Izzy Magbagor, get that shot out of here. Pass to Caldwell. Angsler. Out to the left wing. Out to the wing. Another shot. Cook grabs the miss.
A slow start to the second half. Seems like they left their offense in the locker room.
Here's Johnson. Now Magbagor. And here's Cook. She's got 15. A nice shot by Magbagor.
Their second half has started well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts. I like to see that.
Pass to Angsler for 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. stolen by Jones. Inside. Now Enxler. There's a screen. Now Caldwell. And here's Gustafson. Guarded by Dolson. 4 on the shot clock. Gustafson gets the bucket.
Well, how much fun has it been watching Gustafson tonight? She's been finding ways to score it.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Here's what the Seattle Storm have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they're starting on the road against the Wings in Dallas. Then on Monday, they're going home to take on the Phoenix Mercury.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Pass to Caldwell. Here's Enxler. Goes outside. Shot clock at 5. The tray gets that one to fall. That's her 6th field goal, and she has shot the ball 12 times.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves an exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're getting hot from outside just at the right time.
Here's Cook.
She's got 15.
Left side, Samuelson.
Soft touch off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Seattle leading.
Now Cook.
Johnson outside. Brown.
Pass to Cook.
Yo, look this way.
Clock at 6. Back to Brown for 3.
Gustafson with the rebound.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Now here's Enxler. Here's Caldwell. The 3-pointer off the mark. To the right side. Trying to get back on track. Johnson can't get it to go. Pass to Enxler. From the baseline. Up top, Jones. Down low. The second chance effort. That shot missing.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Johnson outside. Haley Jones with the swat.
Oh, Haley Jones with the swat, giving effort defensively.
So both teams changing it up here. Brown grabs the board.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Bucket is good. Here's Caldwell. She's got 7. Sutton Up top, Jones. Just 5 to shoot.
Pass to Sutton.
Takes the 3. Storm with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Now Brown. He's guarded by Angsler.
And the basket by Brown.
Showing she is more than just a shooter. Lexi Brown takes it inside for 2.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the inside. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
And here's Heidemann.
Inside. And Angsler with the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for Portland. Barker, 0.
Now Cook.
15 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock.
Here's Heidemann. It's rebounded by Angsler.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
To the middle. Banked in off the glass.
15.
She's really maybe the only thing that stood out for them today, and she's kept her edge even as they're trailing.
Here's Cook.
And she drops in the layup off glass.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
And here's Sutton.
Down low. From 6 away. 6 for 6. She's yet to miss from the field.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Now here's McLegore.
She's got 8. Can't connect from short range.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
They should use a little clock here.
Yeah, milk the clock with this possession.
Brown. Pass to Holmes. The fadeaway. It's not going to go for her. Sees the alley-oop. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Storm out in front. They're up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Cook.
6 to shoot. Holmes misses and close. Ezzy McLegore, get that shot out of here. Lexi Brown on the wing.
Cook. Here's Heidemann.
Off target with the 3.
Well, they're winning despite her errant shooting.
To the paint, Gustafson. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Another good pass. Impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
Seattle leading. Inside. Here's McGregor. And the layup is good.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Here's Sutton. And the 3 off target. Now Cook. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Screen by McGregor. Pass to Brown. From deep. No good there. Here's Sutton. Up top, Gustafson. From downtown. McGregor grabs the miss.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she could try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
6-point game. And here's Sutton. Pass to Gustafson. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go. Heidemann grabs the miss.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding, Tim.
They haven't allowed many second chances. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead.
Here's Heidemann. Jacks up a 3. No good on that shot. Jones outside. Sutton. Pass to Gustafson. Tries to snap the cold streak. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of players.
Great communication between teammates there.
Now Melbourne. Over to the left wing. Here's Brown. No good from outside.
She just continues to struggle from the field. Now, her team has been able to overcome her performance, but I'm not certain that she's going to be able to turn it around today.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Melbourne. Lets it go from deep. Trains the 3-pointer.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
The next foul will put them in the bonus.
And you know they'll be trying to draw that next one quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the line and get some easy buckets.
Pass to Gustafson. Caldwell. From deep 3-point range. Storm with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Samuelson. Guarded by Jones. Now Melbourne. Out to the left wing. Here's Heidemann. Off target from outside.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
And plenty of drama in this one so far.
Well, hopefully, from our standpoint at least, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
We can only hope. Pass to Jones. No good. That would have tied it. And here are the Storm now. Picked by Samuelson. With the floater. Stolen by Jones. And here comes the break. to take the lead. It's good from long range.
They're giving her a little too much space out there. That's her third three-pointer since halftime.
Pass to Dolson. The three is up. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Here's Caldwell. To the middle. Angsler. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Melbourne. Dolson sets a screen. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You can tell Dolson knows her game inside and out. She knows exactly when and how to get the shots she wants.
And here's Caldwell. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Heidemann. The wing jumper off target.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Here's Jones. Now Caldwell. Now Angsler. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And it's Dolson with the rebound. Seattle leading. Angsler with the steal. Here's Caldwell. Good on the three-point shot.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Nice game. Great performance by Jones.
She's just torching him right now. Good decision to huddle up, talk it over, try to figure out a way to maybe slow her down a bit.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Samuelson. Screen by Magbagor. Here's Cook. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
First team foul.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so she makes both.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Gustafson. Now Jones. 5 on the clock. Now here's Gustafson. Off the mark there with the 3.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
And here's Caldwell. Pass to Gustafson. Here's Caldwell. Johnson defending. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jones. Magbagor grabs the miss. Now Cook. That's in for her 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
In for the score.
Here's Caldwell. Pass to Gustafson. And again, unable to change momentum here. And an intentional foul right there. A basket here, and this game might be done.
Yeah, the main priority here, take care of the ball, use the clock.
To the inside. takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
A few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away.
It wouldn't surprise me with as good as they're looking at the moment.
Absolutely right, Brian. They're looking really strong.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Seattle. Zaya.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point ball game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
And what do you guys think?
Top all they want, but I just don't see a way for them to get back into this one.
I'm not sure why they took that timeout. It's probably too late.
Here's Gustafson. Puts up a 3.
Cook grabs the miss. Katie Samuelson into the lane.
And she uses the glass on the layup. And so it's Seattle winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
And they put on a show here at home. I think they had and felt like they had the edge and that extra confidence.
So that